Okay, this is a video diary of the text and information with the Metro Care social worker that seemed like they're more conspirators in the abuse that I experienced instead of helping me. I was referred to them when I was detained on false pretenses at Parkland. I tried to speak with a victim's advocate. They denied me that right to speak with the victim's advocate. It's complicated when the government is enlisted into your abuse. So these are the text messages. It's kind of hard to review it through my phone. So right there, I'm reporting the problems with my daughter. And I've reported my abuse. That's a crime. You just can't hear these things as a social worker and ignore them. They will not report it, period. Any of the staff from Metro Care, and they've helped set me up, put me out multiple times at different places. They put me out of a boarding home, and they had me put out of Dallas Life on false pretenses, making false statements to the staff there. So you can see right here, I'm asking for assistance and telling she witnessed CPS closing multiple reports, cases prematurely, and then they tell me the records are in Austin. You just can't close a case and deny the person information on a case that they opened. They're denying me the information on it, will not tell me, and told me to go to Austin to get the information. She witnessed that. Okay, right here. Morning, would you like to try to come in for the final appointment? They took me off the program for asking for assistance. Right there, I'm telling her what's going on with CPS and begging for assistance. And what does she do? They take me off the program for the minimal services that I'm getting. And then right there, she's asking me if I want the final appointment. And then I ask her, I say, no, I wanted resources and services from a social worker, which you are denying me. And she hasn't responded because she's denying those services. She will not give me those services. So I've also stated that Metro Care seems more like they're flying monkeys and aiding in the abuse. And I've had social workers from CPS calling me, starting arguments and harassing me. She called too often. She was calling me like every day, multiple times a day, harassing me and telling me I wouldn't have my daughter. And these things, like when I'm trying to get out and forget about the chaos that I've experienced and pick up the pieces with my life, I get these calls and interruptions. One time I was at the park at a lake, and Adrian calls me on a Sunday and asks for a TV back that she had given me, a small TV she had given me. She calls me on a Sunday and tells me she needs the TV back. I'll show you that text. Okay, well, I'm looking for the text where she wanted the TV back. Here's where the police lied on me, and I gave her evidence that the police was lying on me. And told her it was like she was covering for it. And she said that is extremely far-fetched. And then I said it was a blatant lie. I did not call the emergency line, and threatening my arrests and citations for the things that didn't happen is inexcusable. What did she do? She contacted me. She cut our phone on Do Not Disturb. She does that often. So this is why it feels like they're flying monkeys. Why would you initiate a call when I'm giving you evidence that I'm getting violated? Cut your phone off. She's a social worker. Okay, there's more. Okay, so she announces that the police set up for her to help me and talk to Family FLP instead of me. And then I put, it's amazing that the police would set you up to talk to Family FLP because they won't talk to me, period. So she said that they set her up. And then I said, why would, that they would set you up to talk to Family FLP and not me. And why would you not follow up with the police? She told me that the Family FLP said that they couldn't set up the supervised visits because the dad wasn't doing his part. But she told me she would not report that to the police. And then when I asked her about it, she cut her phone on Do Not Disturb again. Okay. And right here is a text. You know exactly what happened. I've already told you. Have gone above and beyond to assist you with this, and outside of mental health, I'm not required to help in this manner. Then I get accused of you not helping at all. It's wrong on every hand. How, and you will not tell the police what you found out. They call you to help. So she was unwilling to let the police know that they're saying family FLP is saying that it's the dad that hasn't registered and done his part for the supervised visits. First it was me, then it was the court, and now it's the dad. Here is the text when I was at the park enjoying my day. She called me. It was a Sunday. Hey, there, I need to get that TV you were borrowing back this week. My client that lent it is needing it back. Hers broke and she's not working. She did not lend me the TV. She gave me this little TV. And when I was at the park enjoying myself on a Sunday, she called and asked for the TV back. So it's like they're like flying monkeys. And this has happened with multiple parties. Like when I've went certain places, people call and have started. I just can't tell people about every experience. Because I just really realized that it just to make me seem mentally ill. So just don't discuss it. Certain things that people wouldn't believe. Who would believe that people came into the store and were paid to block when you're looking at items to stand in front of you? 2 times I recorded males looking at feminine hygiene products they forgot and were in the way. But I just deleted it because I just did not believe that people would believe that so many parties were violating me in this harassment scheme. I have no clue how they would set this up. But I had recorded where 2 males were blocking my path and in my way of looking at feminine hygiene products. Why were males looking at feminine hygiene products? So this is just a video diary of my experiences and with the caseworker that claims that she's there to assist me, but cuts her phone on Do Not Disturb when I'm begging for the life of me and my child. And she is a social worker and refuses, which is a crime, to report the abuse. When you're a social worker, you can't just decide that I'm not going to report abuse. That is corruption and that's a crime. You can't decide that as a social worker that you're not going to report child abuse and cover for it. Who enlisted this lady to risk her livelihood to cover for all these things that I experienced and call them delusions? Then I don't know if I showed you, but another incident when she was trying to call them delusions, and I asked about the harassing phone calls because she checks my channel routinely. She cut her phone on Do Not Disturb again. So when I'm begging for my life and I give her evidence of that I'm really experiencing these things, she just cuts her phone on Do Not Disturb in the middle of the conversation and will not address it. So these are my experiences.